All right, there you have it. Nicely done, Mark. Our players have been introduced. Our crack statman Doug Strauss pointing out this is a BC versus a BC. If you're an acronym, an initials guy, Bradford, Cory versus Benesh and Crabb.
Coaches have a tough time on the whiteboard writing up the practice plan. BC over here, BC over here.
Exactly. My name is Rich Lamborn. Pleasure to be with you. We've got this match. We've got the 2 championship matches left on Championship Sunday, and we are set to get underway, joined by none other than Casey Patterson. Casey, what do you like in this one?
I love again, a lot of physicality. I keep saying that, but we got guys that are flying around. We got our #1 team representing USA right now. So Taylor and Andy are a new team, but also have already proven themselves, winning a bronze in an Elite 16 event, and they're playing great here in Huntington Beach so far this weekend. Get the young physical team of Bradford and Evan as Bradford just bounces at line.
Yeah, he is unafraid at just 22 years of age, kind of mature beyond his years. But facing off against 2 of the most experienced players individually, certainly, that we have in the United States, Andy Benesh, Ta.Crabb, a new pairing, but they are pairing that wealth of experience and already rolling in extremely good form.
Yeah, Evan and Derek did a great job yesterday of staying on course, right? They had some ebbs and flows and being such a physical team, and they love getting fiery, but they did such a good job of balancing both the fire and the consistency.
Yeah, indeed, and Benesh and Crabb going after Bradford early, which is interesting, right? I mean, he's so physical.
Yeah.
Standing at about 6'9", good leaping ability, and when he's in system, he's next to untouchable. Textbook Ta.Crabb.
The puppet master. Adorable, trying to block me.
He likes to not only get kills, but get kills with a little extra twist of the knife.
Yes. Yeah, he's got the ability to kind of do whatever he wants.
Yeah, and that finds the baseline. That is an addition to his game that is very critical to their success as a team, he and Andy. The implementation of that jump serve.
Yeah.
He's got a good one.
You know, you mirror image your offense from the service line, and you've got a lot of options.
Yeah, how about that right there?
AVP Beach Volleyball is more than a sport. It's an experience. And for just $59 a year, AVP Gold membership gives you all access. Ticket discounts all season, early access to seats, compete in AVP events, and big savings on pro gear. Get in the game and experience everything the AVP has to offer. Get your gold membership today at avp.com.
That it's so much more of a weapon now because he's kind of utilizing it consistently, right?
Yes.
So even as good of a player as Ta.Crabb is, if you don't do something consistently, if you don't train it all the time, it's not going to always be there at the level you'd like to have.
Right. Yeah, now he's got his let's say there's an A serve and B serve. His B serve is just as good as most people's A serve now,
right.
You know.
Oh, there's a bit of good fortune for Benesh and Crabb, that overpass. It's a great serve from Bradford, but that is the challenge for a blocker, is to serve and sprint into the net. And when you get those kind of quick overpasses, sometimes you don't have time to react.
Yeah, that's accidentally perfect play.
There's the scud from the south side today. That's going to be a serve that requires a little extra attention. You got to hit it cleanly.
Yeah, a little bit more hand contact versus power from that side.
High touch by Bradford. Oh, that is tremendous footwork by the youngster. Good scoop, Cory. Third chance for Benesh. Oh, indeed, he does get it off the hands of Cory. Very high-level rally going there.
Yeah, great digs in a row by Evan, right? sitting in the pocket. I think it starts with how well Bradford's lining it up off that first block touch with Andy trying to go OT flat, right? But he's right there to slow it down.
Yeah, we talked a little bit yesterday about the ever-improving block timing of Derek Bradford at the net. His reads are good. He has a good sense for the game, and then it's just a matter of pairing that with good beach timing, meaning, you know, kind of some delays in there, not committing your position too early. And that, just misses. He has an extra long look. This is, I think Derek might have thought he was playing the Wimbledon final today, just going with the all-white here in Huntington.
Masters. We're at the Masters.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, the pump fake, jump serve to floater.
Nice little wrap over the top. Big Bradford.
Yeah, he flies. He keeps adding some more of those layers to his offense. With that physicality, it's really hard to stop him.
That one's going to sail as well. Again, nobody really finding the range from that south side of the court just yet. Taylor got a couple good ones from this north side. The last time he was at the service line, looking to do the same here. There's a good one.
Yeah,
Bradford's side. And Benesh pressing into that cross court, gets the stuff.
Great serve by Taylor. Force that scenario for Andy to go get involved, right? Bradford doesn't get a good pass. He's kind of sped up with that lower set.
And again, going to the shorty on the second offering. That does find the deep line. Taylor was on the move in that direction, but a good crisp shot from Bradford hits the winner.
Kind of like we had earlier, a little capoeira type pass and almost into a handstand.
Jeez. There's the big stuff, Bradford. Benesh kind of backed off on the aggressiveness of the approach there. And against a block as big as Derek Bradford, you got to make sure you're staying as high as possible.
Right, I think that's what he was thinking initially. Think, oh, I'll go under him, but Bradford real patient. He does a good job of moving his upper body and leveraging outside of his shoulder line to get some blocks.
There's a better attack from Benesh going up and through that ball with some force. A couple of good serves from Bradford, though. That's the one we saw him get the ace to close out that Shaw-Partain match yesterday, right up the line.
Yeah, that's smooth down the line. He just follows the toss. See if Andy again has such a good jump serve, and that was such a big weapon for him and Miles Partain, right?
Oh, there it is. Ta.Crabb's a little whip in transition.
That's so fun when he comes in soft. Everything about that body control and timing looks like he's shooting, and then he just unloads in that shoulder.
Yeah, I've got some still shots of him where his arm is just, 90 degrees backwards. That's how quickly he can load that and uncork like we saw there. A good serve, well handled this time from Cory, and he rattles that one through the hands of Benesh. So we'll hit the technical timeout here. Set number one, it's 12-9 in favor of Benesh and Crabb. For Bradford, Cory, a spot in the men's championship final. A little bit later this afternoon at about 2 p.m. local time. Face off against Miles Evans and Chase Buttinger. Will it be 4 Olympians in that match?
Yeah, right.
Will it be 2 Olympians and 2 aspiring Olympians?
Either way, it's going to be a physical match. I think here for Bradford and Cory, the team talk should be, just stay the course here, trust the system, and keep gathering information and just going for every ball, because it's always easy to play well in this first half of a set. It's all at the technical, it's easy because you're excited, everyone's real physical. Now the game is starting to evolve, and Andy and Taylor start to dial in their timing, starting to play the game. So for this younger team that's excited to be here, you got to keep the throttle on and trust that over time you can make some great plays.
Yeah, how do you balance, do you think, kind of the understandable and inevitable nerves of being in this position for the first time if you're Derek and Evan, but also convincing yourself that, hey, we've got nothing to lose here.
Yeah.
We are the underdogs. Let's go out and put our best foot forward.
Right. That underdog mentality is the greatest. It's the most fun to be in as an underdog. And then it's just, again, we talked about earlier, the overconfidence. You got to believe in yourself more than anyone else.
Shot over the top that time. Benesh, 13-9, Ta.Crabb's. I like that from the bad side. This was well off the net. Great swing there, Bradford. And that's a look at how dangerous he is offensively. Even on a set that's a little further off than he's expecting, he's able to elevate and find a lot of pace and direction.
Well, he doesn't just jump. He moves his feet. He took 4 or 5 steps, gathered backwards, then stepped close forwards. That's something he does really well. He gets his feet to the ball, positions himself in a good spot.
Good touch there at the net. And that does find the inside of the baseline as well. That's a couple times now we've seen that excellent sort of footwork. When he touches the ball, he kind of creates some space and gets behind that ball so he can put some load on that swing.
Yeah, that footwork, land, hurry, get behind it so he can turn and wrap.
You don't want to be stagnant out there. You got to be kind of in motion, give yourself a chance to take a good cut. That one into the net, however. This is really, apropos of nothing, but is there anyone with a better tan in the game?
No, I
than
mean,
Derek Bradford?
It's perfect. With the white too, the combo contrast.
Yeah, just the contrast. Looking good in your first semifinal, kid. Oh my goodness. Just the elevation and the no-looky cross-body feast.
Oh, those are so fun to hit from the left when your partner just lays it up there for you.
You see that extra big kind of last 2 steps as he gathers and just ooshes. Good cuff there, but misses the sideline.
Yeah, I think Bradford, he gets low. He's got that mole depth, right? He gets down to where he almost touches his butt to the sand. So for Andy, he's waiting to see him, right? And so Andy just doesn't see him and hurries and makes just a quick decision, just a little wide.
And that one misses wide. Yeah, what's the best way to combat something like that if you're an offensive player?
Well, it's like what Andy did. You just speed it up. If I can't see the blocker and they're trying to kind of delay and hide so that I don't know what they're going to do, if they're going to step, delay, or pull, you just speed it up. Andy made the right decision, just missed it wide.
Good serve, Taylor. That one's going to miss long. Right idea again.
Right.
We're going to see a timeout here from Bradford and Cory before things get away from them. It's a 3-point advantage to Ta.Crabb's Andy Benesh on that shot long.
Yeah, from the right side, if that ball drifts a little bit too far to my right and I don't have anything left to put some touch on it, that's a hard ball to keep in and wrap over the top, right?
Even from 11-8?
Even from 11-8.
That's a good reminder from our MC, Mark Sherman. Both of these teams will be in action in the AVP League. Of course, both of these teams having to work their way through our 3-weekend qualifier series that happened about a month ago.
Yeah, a lot of big battles in those qualifiers, man. All the teams that we're watching now are, we're playing each other in those qualifiers, which if you're looking at the depth and level of volleyball in a considered qualifier, that was gnarly.
Yeah, and it was single a limb format, which is extra gnarly. Derek and Evan made the final of their first weekend qualifier. They took out Miles and Chase, as a matter of fact, in round 2 of that qualifier. Ended up dropping the final match to Paul Lotman and Miles Partain. But just by nature of their performance in that one and the subsequent 2 weekends, got a wild card berth into the league. Another good serve from Ta.Crabb as we get back to the action. And that one
there we
finds
go.
the deep regions of the court. Little spatch kill from Evan Cory on the right.
This is where for Evan, he's been trying to find his jumper a little bit, right? He's missed a few, maybe overserved, underserved. I think you got Derek up there. Oh, never mind, they're switching. Okay, wrong server. But in general, I think if I'm Evan, I'm going to be the guy that's just kind of keeping it in and making him play and let Derek go back and crack his serve right now, because he's, you know, the reason they got here yesterday with that tough serving round.
Oh, look at that. I mean, it was a really good recovery, as
Yeah,
a
it
matter
was
of fact,
really
for
good.
Bradford.
Yeah.
Still forced Andy to go high, but he goes OT to the baseline. And that's a little look at the body control of Ta.Crabb. The full fake bump set juice. Nice swing, gets the sideline. Derek Bradford, a little thumb down action.
That's available when you're looking at it with your chest over the net. With this, it looked like he was on a pickleball court. The net was so low.
Was he in the kitchen? No. That's a great set. Credit that one to Ta.Crabb's.
Yeah.
A little bit of an errant pass, but maybe nobody better at the pursuit bump set than Ta.Crabb. Just such good feel for the ball.
Yeah, those are actually, those types of bump sets for me were easier than the stagnant ones, the up and downs, because I'm running through the ball.
Good serve, handled well this time, Bradford. And that one's going to find the sideline as well. Oh, that bounced the line, I believe. Thought I saw it move.
And the mark's right there.
Suzanne Lowry's going to get off the stand, have a look. I think the ball mark may be wide, but I thought the rope bounced. John King,
He's
Suzanne
right there.
Lowry, two of our longest tenured referees. Now we do the thing where we all wait until she climbs
Awkwardly
up the stand.
try to read their lips as they talk.
Yeah, we just look at her feet until she gets up here and indicates that it did indeed catch the sideline. Yeah, I thought I saw the rope bounce.
I didn't know if John King, did he make a call, or I couldn't see him.
Yeah, I missed whether he called it or not, kind of looking at the ball, but I thought the line bounced.
It definitely looked like it did.
Yeah, they consulted and came to what I think is the right decision. Taylor
Right.
and Andy less than pleased with it, but I believe they were correct.
And Taylor's going to I'm going to challenge the challenge.
Tay not afraid to make a good sarcastic remark every now and then.
Well, especially if you can burn a little time.
Yeah. 16-18. Side out here is big, as Evan and Derek are going to switch to the good side after this point, and everybody who believes in volley karma is out there repeating that the ball never lies.
That's why I would always just stand and float serve in. I'm going to make this ball lie to everybody.
Make a liar out of this Wilson. 19-16 here. Andy to serve south side. Derek and Evan find a way to come back in this first set. Good tough serve from Andy. And that's going to be Doug. Ta.Crabb transition. Oh, a little underhand knuckle. A Ta.Crabb specialty. But he sells that extremely well with the full kind of opening of the shoulders, like he's going to hit, and at the last moment just pops that over the top.
He kind of also lets it, like he jumps, sees if the blocker's jumping, and then he decides, you know, it's so good.
Another dig, Ta.Crabb's chance to close it out. A little shoot set.
Oh,
how
cover.
about the cover? Look out.
Oh!
And that's going to be a bump kill for Ta.Crabb.
Wow.
Tremendous play by Andy Benesh to keep that ball alive after the stuff from Evan Cory. That is how the first set ends, 21-16. So controversy fought off by Andy and Taylor on the is it in, is it out call on the line. And they close in style with a couple digs and putaways. Inch themselves one set closer to an appearance in the championship match. We will take a breather along with the athletes here and be back with set number 2 momentarily.
Yes, sir, I think. Yes, give it up for couple number 1, everybody. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And that's just the beginning. Stay on out here, people. No, stay on out here. What's your name? Jose. What's your lady's name? Giovanna. Jose and Gia. Let's go, DJ Amy Robbins. Yes, 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 yes. All right, that's round 1. He says I can do that too. Give it up for that couple number 2, everybody. Nice job, nice job. All right, look, hey, couple number 1, come on over here. We still got time on the clock, so I think all 4 of us are going in the final round. DJ Amy Robbins, let's go. This is your last chance. Let's go. Let's go. Who's gonna win? Come over here. Come over here. Come over here. Do your best, guys. Make it happen. The crowd is gonna vote for our winner. Give me something I've never seen before. I've seen that. I've sort of seen that. Just keep going. You got 30 more seconds. You're crushing it. Yes, in unison. Oh my goodness. That might just do it. Yes, oh my goodness. All right, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh wow. Ow. Ow, you know what? That might win it for you. All right, Huntington Beach, who are our winners? Who's got couple number 1? Who's got couple number 2? I think it's couple number 2 for the win. Gia, great job. Yes, sir. All right. I got both y'all surprised. Did you get a big Wilson ball? You'll get a few things too.
Welcome back to Huntington Beach, the AVP Heritage Series 2026 season kicking off here in Surf City, USA. And we are ready for set number 2 here in men's semifinal number 2, the extremely family-friendly dance-off, complete in between sets, and the athletes are ready. Great hitting from both teams in that opening set, 526 for Brad and Evan. Benesh and Crabb hitting 556. Very narrow margins there, but the defense and the serving of Benesh and Crabb led them to a 5-point victory. Looking to see if they can't close this one out in straight sets. Earn themselves a showdown. Miles and Chase a little bit later. There's a good start, a little dribbler over the top of the tape for Ta.Crabb's.
So Taylor's got to go, I trained that serve, you know. Why are you guys going, ooh, I trained that?
What he was trying to do. See if he goes baby short serve again on the second one. Nope. Heater up the middle, and it's another ace. Ta.Crabb.
Just
I asked him yesterday what was different about Coach Furbringer telling him to jump serve and me telling him to jump serve for 5 straight years.
Right.
He said, I like Matt a lot more.
Yeah.
And it's 3 aces in a row for the Bug.
Ice in the veins.
Gives us a little 3 sign. So early timeout here for Evan and Derek as Ta.Crabb's off to a hot start here from the service line in set number 2.
Furbringer just taking all the credit for years of you getting Ta.Crabb's a jump serve. I'm just kidding.
Well, you know what? They say something along the lines of the sign of a good man is planting seeds of a tree under which he will never sit.
Right, yeah, right.
So that, I'm going to go with that philosophy on this one.
But the shade now, the shade's real nice now.
The shade's real nice.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get him to start naming these service runs he goes on. Be like, Taylor, hit the ice in your veins. Hit the 3 real quick. give me around the world. Hit the other sideline. Give me a short middle.
I mean, he's one of those amazing athletes where you can kind of tell him to do something and he can immediately implement
right.
it. It's wildly impressive. Just the athletic IQ off the charts. There's the little baby one. And is it 4?
Yeah.
It is indeed 4.
Yep. We're going around the world now. Now he's got, what do you got? Evan Cory's sideline is all he has left. He's going to, you know, it's just a video game for him. He's just like, oh, what else is available?
Yeah, it is crazy. Another one up the sideline of Bradford. And there's a good response. Big bounce into the cross court for Derek. Gets his team on the board.
Be nice if you got a bounce like that and it was worth 2 points.
That's right.
You know?
Yeah. That's a really high swing from Andy Benesh.
Yeah, that's high with range, right? He wasn't stuck being like extended and flat. He still had some follow through contact. It's a good swing.
The hybrid, does that find the baseline? No, it does not. Just missing. It'll be a 5-2 advantage as we switch ends for the first time here in set number 2. Benesh and Crabb out to the hot start with 4 aces from Taylor.
Jeez, that's a good start. I'll take that every time. See if Derek can find a little flow like yesterday here.
Andy out of the middle, just snaps that one straight ahead. I like that. Kind of gathering into the middle and just going straight ahead.
Yeah.
Blockers and defenders don't really expect that, right? When you're
right.
coming out of the middle, they figure they've got to go one way or the other. You just kind of split the difference and go.
Yeah, you're not strategizing for that swing. Okay. Come on, player.
Set. Showing off a little variety in the offensive game there.
I like it, though, because we know Derek can go on, too. He's established himself being really aggressive, so that sells it, right? He gets a little bite from Andy.
Curled into Benesh, out wide this time, and just smacks it up the line, about 70% slap shot.
Yeah, and he's doing a good job of like throwing different layers here, but still real high. So they've got to hold and respect that deep swing.
It's going to be touched. Andy will have to send this over.
Oh, lefty. Wow, he stayed. I like it.
Yeah, nice little read there. Bradford could see that Benesh wasn't going to be able to do much with that, so he just stays, and also Andy's back is turned, so he kind of doesn't know whether Bradford's there or not. Derek gets the swat.
Great serve.
Oh, there's a scoop over the net. That one's going to go over the top with the lefty knuckle for Andy Benesh. Yeah, good move defensively from Cory on the first one to keep it alive.
Yeah, real smooth. Late move there, especially with Andy going deep middle and moving it around. It's a good read by him.
Ooh, that one
barely.
Very, very close.
Taylor's getting greedy. He wants them all from both sides.
Yeah, that was the same serve he hit from the north end, but with a little bit of wind aid, it ticks the back line. This one just barely long.
Yeah, this is where if Evan can get something going too with his serve and just create some opportunities, perfect. That's exactly what you need. Good set.
Yeah, and he's stuffing that. I'm just going to say, you got to stay aggressive Evan does there, but the set was a little bit close, and Andy just making a good move into the cross court.
That's where adding those little layers of the massively aggressive approach like that, then maybe just let that ball drop and hit like a little soft cutty, but you get them both to bite and commit.
Ooh, the sail. That was a little bit hurried.
Yeah.
I think Evan had to chase that a good distance off of the pass. Bradford tried to do a little too much with it, perhaps.
This is where Andy and Taylor are a dangerous team because they both have serves that can take over matches. And if they can get them both going at the same time, it's scary.
Oh, how about that scoop? Ta.Crabb's, that a boy. Way to take a cut in transition. That dig, though, it's hard to describe how difficult that is. You were a defender, Case. When you're moving laterally, making that move towards the net, how hard is that?
It's really fun when you get them because you feel like a superhero, but they're difficult. You got to be balanced, and then when you do make that move, you have to have enough left in your legs where you haven't fully committed to be able to bounce out of it and change direction, right? But then also play a ball that's so low, too, and extended.
Another scoop, Ta.Crabb's. That one's going to be off the net.
So smart.
Oh, my goodness.
Bradford,
does he get
the
it
army
to drop?
crawl.
He does. That is just unbelievable touch. He puts so much topspin on it that it just is able to crawl over the top of the tape.
Right. Most players, they want to swing or like an obvious shot where you use the speed of maybe a three-quarter swing, but you just use it for the soft touch and rotation of the ball. Oh,
Benesh,
my gosh.
Another one just jumping into that line, shutting it down, kind of knowing that that's Evan's go-to out, so to speak. Likes to turn that ball cross body, rather.
Yeah, that's where if I'm Evan, I want to maybe get my approach out a little bit wider and have my angle of approach back towards the court just enough to go high hands off Andy.
Missing just long, but it's a good run from Andy Benesh from the service line. 6 serving 13.
Have to generate something here. Down the middle, create some opportunity to get him out of system.
The timing just a touch off there.
Yeah, it seems like from that side, the miss for him is that like a little bit lower and faster toss, and that's hard when you're going right side. You don't have time to pull it back.
Now there's the one you wanted to see up Cory's sideline. But a good pass from Evan and a good put away in the cross court, and we hit the technical timeout here. Set number 2, the old double up.
Yeah,
14-7, commanding control for Benesh and Crabb.
Yeah, Andy and Taylor just kind of controlling everything, right? Andy's getting a couple big blocks. Taylor's moving around. Andy's also serving well. Like, this is Andy and Taylor really finding themselves as a team, and their flow and the way that they work together and complement each other, right? To set things up, but then also to carry each other at certain times.
Yeah, and you mentioned how everything kind of gets established by the service pressure. Both of them in a good rhythm from the end line, and that just kind of leads to everything that follows, whether it's the blocks of Andy, the digs of Taylor Crabb. Benesh and Crabb, 18 kills, 3 errors for a .577 hitting percentage. Andy with those 3 blocks, and Crabb with 5 aces, 4 in a row to start this second set.
Yeah. He went 3, timeout, ace right out of the timeout. See if they can get a Buttinger Evans 5-0 run here.
Yeah, that's a good reminder. Miles and Chase down 13-8 at the midway point of set 2 in their match. Just came charging out of the technical timeout. Not to be just yet for Derek and Evan. That was ambitious from well off the net, trying to go on 2. Andy ready for it, gets the stuff, and the wind a little bit out of the sails of Bradford and Cory from a body language standpoint.
It looked like that pass it was tracking a little bit closer to the net, and then it stopped.
Yeah, there sneaking it is. That one by the right hand. There's Evan Cory from the left side.
Yeah.
With the hopes of making the entire Cory family finalists here in Huntington, starting to slip away a little bit, but there's still time.
There's some magic left.
You like that right there, a little low 2-ball kind of step in for Andy Benesh.
Force Bradford to run in as quick as possible, jump early, commit, and then Andy can just do whatever he wants. It's good tactics there when you got the blocker serving.
That one's going to sail. Yeah, that lower set kind of disallows Bradford to get that full low gather, like you said, on the block and really explode out of the sand. He has to commit a little bit earlier.
Yeah, he was doing a good job earlier, right, Bradford, of getting Andy's high swing because he had time to go read it and get up big.
Taylor able to knock that one off the block on 2.
Blockers appreciate that when your defender goes on 2. One less jump. The old Casey Jennings. Is Taylor carrying Andy's backpack everywhere all over the tournament, making sure he doesn't have the blockers doesn't have any extra weight on his shoulders?
Oof. Perfect read, perfect dig. That one's close. Self-coverage with the knuckle. And Andy with yet another block. His 5th this match. It is this is similar to what we saw on the women's side in the semifinal from Victoria and Tamala.
Yeah.
I mean, just every element of the game of Benesh and Crabb on point here in this semifinal, particularly in the second set, 19-9.
Yeah, if we're not getting aces, we're getting blocks, we're getting digs, we're winning the long rallies or bang-bang plays that we probably shouldn't. We're still winning them. Oh, my helicopter's here.
You're right here?
Airwolf.
Yeah. For those of you that don't know, Casey lives about 4 hours north. It's only 12 miles, but it's 4 hours in 405 traffic.
Jeez. Stop at a hotel halfway.
Gas up 3 times.
Yeah. Oh, the fake trip. Wow, he's so smart. Way to fake trip.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, the foot speed and then to have that control when you're kind of on the run and less than perfectly balanced.
Right.
All right, 20-10 now. A bevy of match points.
And,
the only hiccup in the game of Andy and Taylor today, those last 2 serves. But that is of little concern, as one side out will seal it and complete our championship field here in Huntington Beach. And that'll do it. A little soft shot over the top. Closes the door on the run of Bradford and Cory here in Huntington Beach. It was a very, very good one for the young team. We take a 3rd place here, and we will see an all-Olympian showdown in the final on the men's side at about 2 p.m. local time. It'll be Ta.Crabb, Andy Benesh versus Miles Evans, Chase Buttinger. Some final totals. Andy with 12 kills and 5 blocks. Taylor, 10 kills, 0 errors.
Jeez.
8 digs, 5 aces.
4 in the first 4 points.
It's like you were saying, Taylor's like the Victoria of the men's side. Both players fully dialed in their semifinal performances. Excellent work to the gentlemen, all 4 of them. A tremendous match, tremendous 4 semifinal matches we were treated to, and now nothing left but championship matches. We will have the women's championship final coming up in about 35 minutes time here from Huntington Beach, Surf City, USA. It's the AVP Heritage Series kickoff event of the 2026 season. For Casey Patterson, myself, Rich Lamborn, and the rest of our Bally's crew, we wish you a farewell, and we will see you soon for the championship matches.
Go get your HB